Lori has published a book called The M Word, the money talk every family needs to have about wealth and their family future, financial future, and this has been well received and publicized from organizations like the New York Times, the Huffington Post. It's been covered in Bloomberg, Reuters, Money Magazine, CNBC, and other publications. And so it's a great pleasure to welcome Lorisackler, and I think you're in for a treat. Lori?
Can you hear me? Great, that's a good start. I'm a big believer, and I'm happy to support WISE, which is an organization, as you know, to help promote financial literacy and college readiness for young people. So it's really a privilege and pleasure to be here. I have often thought that the M-word concept was best pushed out to educators like you who are involved with young people, because as we know, the earlier we get them on board with money matters, the better success or better likelihood of success they'll have in getting through all of these different life transitions. So I know that you guys are all about promoting money matters, money literacy, budgeting, cash flow, understanding the stock market, giving these kids a vocabulary of life skills that they need. But I'm going to challenge you for about 15 or 20 minutes to think about the importance of money conversations. Because what the kids are going to need to have, as well as the adults, a set of skills to have important money conversations around all these difficult transitions. So for kids, primarily the ones you're working with, it's college education, finding the right financing, dealing with the financial concerns and issues they have. But also the parents have issues. So if we teach the kids these skills, then we have a good chance of getting the parents to open up to the conversations about money. So the topic of money, which I've studied based on my radio show and now the book, is a taboo in most families and cultures. Talking about it is a major cause of strife in U.S. households, and not talking about it can cause a breakdown in family communication, but more importantly, research shows a breakdown in family finances and relationships. So there's a lot of reasons why we need to be not only promoting money matters, but money conversations. So the objective is to help young people navigate what I call the money talk world, having important conversations. I'm going to cover 3 areas. The first one is to help you understand, which you may already, but give you hopefully some additional insight on the millennials and how they differ from the baby boomers. How many baby boomers do we have out there today? Okay, so we're the majority population, we're the majority in the room. Do we have any Generation Xers? If you're dealing with 15, 16, 17-year-olds, you're definitely at the tail end of the millennials. So it's important to really understand who they are, why they differ from the baby boomers, how they view money differently. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, and that the millennials are right for these conversations. And then I'm going to talk to you about my 5-step process. It's a very simple process to follow, and I think as we go through it, you'll have an understanding of why it's such a daunting task for people to open up about money. And then finally, I'm going to give you a couple of examples. So I have a friend who's a former high school principal and a teacher now of English literature. And she gave me some insights into what your kids are going through right now. So we're going to try and create some examples and take you through a glimpse of these workshop and worksheets that I've developed. Because as I push the book into the public, I've been all around the country talking about it, and I've been on radio and television, and I get feedback from people saying, we need tools, we need something that can really get us engaged in this process. So in recap, regardless of economic size, gender, structure of the family, money talks are overwhelming. You need a process to help navigate you through life transitions. Millennials are ripe and ready for the talks. I urge you to teach money management and money communication and get them to practice the skills they need. And if you want additional information, you can always go to the website, themword.com. Thanks very much for your time.